Nothing could have made me believe. No one could have convinced me. Had to use my own two eyes to see. 'Cause always make you think you going crazy. Something in the way they lie, manipulation. No more patience. 'Cause there's a million things that I'd rather do than to be fishing for truth. Am I in the twilight zone? Or am I just a fool so wrong for loving you? But you forgot that I'm a shooter. Think I'll take 5 shots. One for the day that I learned I 2 for the bridges you burned I 3 for the chances you had, and 4 for the bitches you bagged, and 5 for never being sad. No, 1 for the drama you caused. 2 for the number of draws.
This video is a little different just because it's a little crazy in my house today. So I just wanted to recap on my week 11. Week 11 was a little interesting in the fact that my numbers were not as I would want them to be, and I'll show you more what that means. Somebody in person asked me, how am I losing the weight? So I figured I would do this in a video too. Before trying to do this weight loss journey, fitness journey, whatever you want to call it, I hated hearing calorie deficit. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand hearing it. Okay. No, give me something else that's easier to do. In all honesty, tracking my calories with an app and using a food scale has helped me enormously. And like I keep saying that to you guys because I feel like sometimes repetition helps. Like I needed to have a food scale and I needed to keep track of my calories. And that has been helping me so far, as well as moving my body. I've showed you in the previous videos of each week of what I did differently. Weight loss isn't always like this. It's not. Sometimes it's like this. And I love that I'm keeping track of everything because I can see what has been helping. So another tip that I can share with you, keep track of what you're eating and what you're doing week by week if you can, to see what has been helping. Because I noticed that I had weight loss on one week and maybe gained weight on another week, or gained muscle, or whatever you call it, right? And I'm able to like say, what did I do differently this week that I did differently that last week? And each week I try to do something a little bit different in my mind, thinking I'm doing something a little bit better. Now last week, even though I gained weight, I think it's because I tried to cut back on my calories just a little bit, just because I was having like 2 sandwiches at dinner time and just kind of like accommodating for that. It's like a little game that you have to play with your weight loss journey, with your fitness journey. You got to play a little game, like see what works, but you can't do too much. You can't do, you know what I mean? If you do too much, you might mess around and find out. Just saying. And I messed around to find out. I cut back my calories a little bit too much this week, trying to accommodate for the sandwiches that I like to eat. And I ended up having bigger numbers, even with my waist. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm retaining water. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I was gonna let it bother me. I'm not gonna let it bother you. I wanted to share something with you, not an Aesop fable story, just a little different story. In case you're struggling with what you're eating, like kind of like giving up the foods that you love, especially if you're a lover of fried foods, of fast foods, things like that, right? So when I was pregnant, I loved Popeyes, loved it. Even though I was vegan, the baby was not vegan. Throughout my pregnancy, I loved eating Popeyes. And so I was in line in my car because it was like a drive-through. And I was waiting. It was a hot day. I was waiting, big belly and all, right? I'm waiting in line and I'm looking around at the people coming in and out of Popeyes, right? And for me, I just love the chicken tenders. Just the dipping motion, like, I think sometimes it's like habitual, you know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting and I'm looking around at the people coming in and out of Popeyes. And I thought to myself, huh, these people look unwell. Like, there was this one lady who got out of her car, or was trying to get out of her car. She was a heavy set woman struggling to get out of her car. Finally got out of her car, right? And she was gonna head into Popeyes. She went back and got her cane, okay? And she was moving slow and she was breathing hard. And all I could do was stare. And in my mind, I said, oh, Popeyes is killing us. Well, really, our choices. It's hurting us, right? And so I say to say, I didn't see any fit people walking in and out of there. Not that they couldn't, right? Not that you can't treat yourself to Popeyes or whatever fast food you're doing. But I told myself in that moment, I said, once this pregnancy is done, I'm not doing this anymore. We're not doing this anymore. And I constantly have to remind myself, Claudia, we don't do this anymore. So, sis, bruh, if you are trying to transition into eating a better diet, sometimes you got to remind yourself, like, oh, I don't do this anymore. Anyways, I'm hungry, so let's go get some fast food. I'll show you what fast food I like to eat. All right, may I have the eggplant and the harissa sauce? Thank you. And then a falafel? Yes. Tomato cucumber? And the pickle? And then the tomato? Yeah. And lettuce? Yes. Thank you. So I got me some kava. I would have sat in the store and ate it, but there's a lot of music and I don't want to get copywritten. So I love falafel. I actually prefer street food falafel, but the kava is not too far from where I live. So I just wanted to show you what I got. So it's a wrap, a falafel wrap. I've mentioned falafel on this channel. I've made it myself, but today there's just a lot going on, so I just had to buy something. So let me show you what it looks like. It smells so good. So this is my cheat meal. This is my fast food cheat meal for the week. I get one cheat meal for the week. So I would suggest for you to have one cheat meal or one cheat dessert. Oh, so good. One of the things that I do, don't look at my chin whiskers. I try to plan my week accordingly with meal prepping. Meal prepping is big. It helps so much. When I was a raw vegan, I meal prepped when I was going to work. And so I'm just meal prepping now. So meal prepping helps because you can keep track of what you're eating and you know what you're putting in it. This I don't know. I'm just going to log it into the app and go from there, right? This is like the fast food that I do. I do this or Chipotle. Let me know what fast food you like to go to and what you like to get. Oh my gosh, I'm like spilling harissa sauce in the car. Oh, this is what the falafel looks like in case you didn't see it. Oh, so good. I love it. In the last video, I showed you the diastasis recti moves that I've been doing. And guess what? Guess what? I feel like my diastasis recti has closed by doing the moves already. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this takes a couple months, but there's like a way that you can test yourself if you have it. It's when your abdominal muscles separate, especially when you're pregnant or postpartum. And I noticed that my muscles were a lot closer. I say that because some of us, including myself, sometimes look pregnant when we're not. And so you might have diastasis recti. I've said this before. I think I was just so surprised that no one had told me, or maybe someone told me and I just ignored it. I don't know. Nobody told me like way like years before when I was doing exercise videos. So I'm just telling you guys. Next week is week 12. I will be able to film from my home and show you an update of 3 months of working out. If you found any value from this video or liked it in any way, hit the like button and subscribe to keep track of my journey, because it's not going to just be my abs that I want to change. I want to change a lot of things. Let me know how your journey is going so far, and if there's anything that's coming up that's your goal to get to a certain place, like maybe a birthday or a party. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.